Magandang gabi Filipinas, welcome to Japanese Shoe Channel. Today, I'm going to react to Philippines versus Spain. Who is the LECHON master? This topic is really interesting for me because I love LECHON a lot. Yes, let's watch. But before watching the video, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to push notification bell to not to miss my future videos. If you like the video, please share it to your friends and family members. Thank you very much. Salamat. Okay, let's go.
In this video, you're gonna see what it looks like to roast up to 50 suckling pigs in the world's oldest restaurant. It's a shelf full of pigs. It's incredible. Your mouth must be watering all day. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm kind of over it, but yeah, sure. Today, we are in Spain, but let me back up.
You are in Spain? What?
My only experience with lechon so far in my life has been in the Philippines, and every time I go, I make sure to get a big roasted piece of pork, usually the whole animal. But as far as I understand, lechon was created in Spain, but also the Spaniards colonized the Philippines. So did they introduce this concept of roasting a pig to the Philippines? I am told that that concept existed before the Spaniards were even there. Today I'm going to check it out, I'm going to compare the two, and tell you which one I think is the best. We're gonna head inside right now. So they're not opening quite yet, and they're gonna cook all the pigs for the day at one time.
Yeah. I can feel this is not the Philippines.
It's like a massacre of pigs in here. Guys, let me show you what I'm seeing. As you enter, there are shelves full of pigs. Here, there's an oven. There's a pig inside there right now. So much roasting going on right now at this moment. So to get in, we must go around this way. We're gonna enter the pig room through the kitchen, and this place is fantastic. Take a look at this. This is Roel. My man, you are the pig master, right?
Yeah,
Pig master.
Lechonero.
He's from the Philippines.
Lechonero.
Roel's here is slanging out pigs all day, every day. Your most busy day, how many lechon are you making?
Example, 40, 50 pieces of pig.
Up to 50.
40 to
Wow,
50.
that is incredible. I mean, I've never been to a place where there's just a pig shelf. Your mouth must be watering all day. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm kind of over it. So we're gonna follow the process right now. First, a little bit of salt, then dried paprika, and that's gonna be tossed onto what looks like kind of a clay platter. Oh yes, onions and garlic going inside next, some bay leaves and thyme. This is just some rendered down pig fat, essentially.
White wine.
Oh, are you sure you should be
so
drinking and
yummy.
working?
No.
Oh, for the pig. Then white wine goes on the pig. Ooh, soon white wine's gonna be going inside of me too. Fill the platter with water. Next, it's gonna go in the oven for about 2 hours. This is gonna be cooking at 280 degrees Celsius. And look, he is not alone. If you look inside of there, there are about 12 pigs in there.
15 inside.
There's 15 inside?
Yeah, 15 inside.
Wow. So I cannot imagine how he is juggling these pigs back and forth in order to get them all cooked properly, evenly, all the way through. You can see right here, the wood is actually cooking inside the oven. It's not below, it's not above, it's inside with all the meat. How old is this oven?
300 years old.
300 years old. That's so badass. That's before the first Batman. Oh yes, you can see the granite has been worn down over time from so many pigs slipping and sliding on here. That is awesome. This is the staircase that descends down to the wine cellar. A cellar that's from 1560. That's older than your mom. Let's take a look. Oh, it's nice and creepy. Got sprinklers put in from the 16th century. Oh, so people can hang out here and eat down here too. So after you go through this dining room, you can go down even more. Oh, look at this place. It's like a haunted wine cellar. It's so full of old fungus smell. These bottles look ancient. I can't even believe I'm in a restaurant right now. And then you can see right here, there's a gate, and you have to wonder, is that to keep people out or to keep them in? How many people have been put in here as a jail and just died is what I'm wondering, I guess. It's making me hungry. We should go eat. So right now it is time to redistribute and reorganize the pigs. You can see the tool he uses to put the pigs inside. It is a good 12 feet long, but he's got to get way back into the oven.
This is finished.
Okay, so this is a finished one. This is how it looks when it comes right out the oven, and look at that. That meat looks incredible. It's steaming. He just rubs it down with the rendered down
That's a
pig
bit
fat. Oh,
different
so that is his new
from
home
going
until
in
someone buys
the
it. I mean,
Philippines.
would you look at it, folks? This is a pantry that I want in my house. And this sauce, when this sauce is finished, they're gonna put put it on the stove for another 2 or 3 hours and make it into kind of a thick, super dense, flavorful reduction, and then that's going to join the meat. I do have one question for you. You've had Filipino lechon. You've had Spanish lechon. Who does it better? He's in a tough spot. He's like, who does he betray, his employer or his country?
It's different because here in Spain, you cook 4.5 kilos, but in Philippines, 40, 50 kilos. It's different.
In the Philippines, a pig's going to be about 10 times the size. So, of course, it's going to be different texture, different ratios of meat to skin to protein. But if you had to choose one.
Yeah, only one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The suckling pig. All right.
Yeah,
All right,
of course,
awesome. I'm going
it's
to try it for
well
myself
cooked.
soon and find out. So I stumbled into their other kitchen here, and I've noticed they are boiling pig feet. I believe at some point they're going to fry them. I'm going to see if I can try that dish as well. And then over here, they just have a pot full of organs, stomach. So all these body parts is going to become a dish known as Madrid stew. I mean, you can see right there, that is the cow stomach. This looks undeniably like some cow feet mixed with black pudding, chorizo, and some other elements. And they're going to stew it up. I'm going to try that out too. Very cool. Our meal is about to begin right here. Before we get to the whole pig, I've got 2 starter courses. Now this is a dish called Manitas de Cochinillo Rebozadas. Perfect Spanish. That is fascinating because usually when I see in lechon, I see the whole animal there, including the feet. But here they just separate that and create a separate dish. Let's try it out. Look at that. Oh, the bones, everything inside is so soft. It reminds me of a mini Filipino crispy pata. This is a skin, fat, protein, and then that fried portion on the outside too. Let's try it out. Super soft, lots of cartilage, bones, ligaments, tissues. Some of it you can gnaw through, some you have to kind of spit out. A little bit of seasoning in the batter, but no super strong flavors in there. It doesn't come with a sauce, so I'm gonna add my own sauce right here. Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. Overall, very nice. Here is another dish I want to show you before we get to the lechon. It is called Callos a la Madrilena. Spanish guy just looked at me and vomited. That means essentially the stew of Madrid. And so these are most certainly offcuts. Organs, stomach. I saw what looked like feet to me. Of course, there's chorizo. There is black sausage, like a blood sausage in here too. I'm gonna try the chorizo first. Oh, this is very delicious. It reminds me of a food my mom made growing up because the base for this is like a split pea. And then when you're eating it, it's so sticky from all the collagen that's inside. It feels like there's super glue on your mouth. Let's see this broth. It's like an emulsified mixture of split peas, of fat, of collagen. It's very nice. Let's move on to a more intense part. This is the blood sausage right here. That's nice too. You know, the blood sausage here, it has rice inside. It kind of steeps up all that sauce. It gets really saturated. It becomes really tender and it falls apart in your mouth. Here is the stomach. It's like one of the most clean, savory, soft, tender stomachs you'll ever have. My mouth is literally sticking shut from all the collagen. That's so wild. These are our first 2 courses here. Next, we're gonna go back into the kitchen and see the lechons. Let's go to the kitchen. Oh, I'm here with Roel, and it is time to chop this pig. Take a look at this. First, off with the head. Now, they don't traditionally serve it with the head, although today I might ask them if they'll do it for me. This is gonna be cut into 6 pieces total. So we have the front quarter, the back quarter, and the ribs. We have the whole creature all intact. Next step, they put on some potatoes. So that's gonna go back in the oven for 15 minutes, and we are gonna see you soon. All right, alas, the moment has come. An entire roasted lechon right here, approximately 10 pounds, coming in at $159. Is that expensive? I don't know. It could feed 6 people. Imagine you divvy that up 6 ways. What is that? $400 per person? I mentioned I failed college 3 times. I'm told the favorite locally is right here in the middle, where it's maybe some ribs and some belly fat. So the chef, as he was pulling these out, he was punching the skin and kind of showing how crispy and tender it is. It is crackling so thin. I'm gonna try this out right now. So sorry. That is the best pig skin I've ever had in my life. It couldn't be better because you don't want it over crunchy, so it becomes like a chicharron. You want it to be crispy pork skin, and that's what this is, and it's just absolutely undeniable and perfect. That is a very good start. This is the hind quarter. I'm gonna take this off. So you can see the meat is falling apart so easily. Oh, take a look at that. White meat, glistening, shining, optimistic, hopeful, naive, and young, not ruined by the harsh realities of life. Wow. So the meat on the hind quarter, obviously it's more solid. It doesn't have a lot of fat in it, but it still remains very juicy, meaty, and then of course it's just covered in this very thin, delicious skin. Oh, Mom. These are not ribs like you would usually see ribs. They are tiny, tiny ribs. of the ribs. We can peel off this meat and the skin. This is like the tenderloin, and then that is some crispy skin. This is the ultimate bite right here. Oh my gosh, it is so soft, juicy, just this beautiful, consistent texture throughout. Let me tell you some interesting stuff about Madrid. First of all, this place doesn't open up for lunch until 1 p.m. Everything's a little bit later. People get dinner 8, 9, even 10 p.m. in the evening. Also, I feel like you can drink pretty much any time of day and not be judged. And I don't know if that's a European thing or just this part of Europe, but I love not being judged for drinking. It's like AA, but the opposite. Boom, right here, the head. When I had suckling pig in the Philippines, they actually put tinfoil over the ears to protect the ears so people could still eat the ears. But here, they kind of disregard it. They don't really want to eat it. Obviously, it's much more overcooked, and so it tastes like chicharron, super crispy. I just asked the local guy, do you ever eat the tongue? He looked at me like, dude, what the f*** are you even doing? So this is tongue, and then some of the musculature behind the tongue. Oh, this is super delicious. I've never had that part on a little baby pig. It turns out to be quite delicious. So that is the suckling pig here in Spain, in Madrid, in the oldest restaurant in the world. How does this compare to the lechon that I've had in the Philippines? Well, it is true. Like the chef said, they're both very different. The preparation, the taste, the flavors. So, which one is better? Can't turn my back on my fans, but this is damn good. I gotta go with Spain on this one, but I can tell you, Filipino fans, I still wish that I had some vinegar right here to dunk this into. Guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. My gosh, that was fascinating, fun, and only possible through working with Secret Food Tours. This is a company doing food tours in Madrid and also around the world. Check out the website, secretfoodtours.com, to see if they're in a city that you're going to soon. I highly recommend, if you're traveling, if you're trying to make the most out of your time, to go on a food tour. It is a great way to experience the greatest hits of that country or that city in a short amount of time with the guide. You get all the information. Secretfoodtours.com. Thank you so much for helping me, and they can help you too next time you come to Madrid or many other cities across the world. Guys, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.
Okay.
All right. Let's get some more wine. Welcome to the best ever merch store, where you can check out.
Yeah, so yeah, that the pig, that lechon is well cooked. It's completely different from those in the Philippines. Yeah, in the Philippines it's just baked. Yeah, but I love that kind of natural lechon. But I also want to try this lechon. It seems good. I hope Filipino could make these kind of menu in the Philippines, so I can taste different kind of lechon in the Philippines. Yeah, that's the best conclusion. Okay, today's video is it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, push your notification bell not to miss my future videos. If you like the video, please share it to your friends and family members. And don't forget to put comment below. Thanks for watching. See you again. Salamat.